Adhesive, sir.
I'm not getting Mari.
So that word is known as force of adhesion or adhesive.
Adhesion, force of adhesion, cohesion and adhesion, adhesive forces and cohesive forces. We can speaking cohesive forces, adhesive forces, force of adhesion and force of cohesion. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now if you notice it, all of you observe. So if you notice it here, the stone, if you take the single paper, if you take the mercury, this all the things, different materials is having different force of attractions. That is why some materials are very soft, some materials are very hard, even though all are called as solids only. Okay. So that is what you have to write it. So particles of same matter, of course, we used to call it as force of cohesion and write it. Due to the type of packing, this force of cohesion is varies. Of course, if you take solids, it is more than liquids, and liquids, it is more than gases. Yes or no, everybody? Force of attraction, where it is more? Yes, please. So solids, they are tightly packing, means in the sense of force of attraction is more or less. All of you, more. Liquid,
More.
little loosely packing, so that compared to solids, force of attraction is less in liquid. And gases, they are very far away each other. That is why force of attraction is less or more. Everybody, all of you, force of attraction is less or more. Force of attraction is
Yes.
less. Okay, so that is what you have to remember. Oh, sorry, I forgot to enable the room. Oh, now only joining. Sorry, Ra. I forgot to click that enable room. Okay. So now if you notice it here, if you take the solids, so solids, they are packing very closely, liquids little distances, and gases particles are packing very freely. So that is why who is having more force of attraction? Everybody? Sure.
Solid.
Engage.
Solid.
So solids, they are having more force of attraction because they are having force of attraction is greater in solids. Compared to solids, liquids it is less, and liquids compared to liquids, gases it is very very less, because here particles are very far each other, and here particles are having sufficient spaces, but here they are closely packed. That is why force of attraction is higher. But all the solids having the same force of attraction? That is what my question. Is it all the solids having same force of attraction? Everybody?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. So that is again another thing. So particles of different substances, write it. Particles of different substances have different force of attraction.
Force of attraction. Sir,
Different
one
force
doubt,
of,
sir.
yes.
This will suit only for the same matter, the
Same
particles
matter,
of same.
same matter, same matter. Understanding? Same matter, force of attraction. That is why, that is why, that is why some solids are easily breakable, and some cannot. Is it okay, all of you? Yes, please. So mercury is a semi-solid, Sanjay. We cannot, actually it is a liquid only, we can say. It's like a semi-solid. So we won't consider. Now if I give you three substances, iron rods, and as well as wax, and as well as let me take now crunchy biscuit, or we can take biscuit. Yeah, now you tell me. So what is the difference between the force of attraction? All are called as solids only. So but which will be having least force of attraction? Yes, please. Iron rods. If you have taken iron rods, what is happening? Everybody, iron rods having force, strong force of attraction or weak force of attraction? Everybody,
Strong
Strong.
force of
Strong force of
strong force
attraction.
of attraction. Understanding? So next, compared to iron, wax will be having less force of attraction or strong force of attraction? Everybody,
Less force of
less
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 attraction.
force of
force
less
of
attraction.
attraction.
less force of
Understanding? And if you take the biscuit, it is having more or less? All of you,
Less.
very very less.
less
Understand? So
force
that
of
is what you have to remember it. Is it okay, everybody? Please respond. Clear? So that is what. So
yes
that
sir.
is why biscuits, the force of attraction is very very less compared to wax, and compared to wax, the force of attraction is very, very more in where? Iron. Is it okay, all of you? So,
Yes,
sir, how I can say, of course, these all are solids. Then, like Mr. Kishore can think, why can't we can eat the stone like a biscuit? That is the same thing, Mr. Kishore. So we are going to discuss. So stone and biscuit, if you have taken, understanding? Or let me take iron and wax. So like wax, I can easily break the candle wax, but I can't. Why I can't break iron also like that? So the
it's
difference.
very strong
No.
and tight.
Yes. Iron density is very, very greater. This is what very important. Sanjay, you might be knows density. Last year, 8th class student, most of you knows. I used to
Yes,
talk
sir.
density. So density is the one will decides. What it will decides, Lingesh? Pranav decides
The
the,
mass of the body.
not mass, decides the force of attraction. Okay, Mari? Force
Yes,
of
sir.
attraction. Sir, how, sir? Means, let us discuss. So density of iron, if I have taken, let me take density of iron, if you notice it, that is what? Mass by volume. So if I have taken a particular volume of iron and particular volume of a wax, okay? So same value. Let me take volume is 1 cubic meter and here also 1 cubic meter, or 1 cubic centimeter, 1 cubic centimeter. Just imagine if I take 1 cubic centimeter of iron, the weight of iron is 7.8 grams. How much it will come? 7.8 grams. Means density of the iron is 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Is it okay, Mari? Sanjay, Lingesh,
Yes,
everybody?
sir.
Agalya. But if I have taken the wax, if I taken the same volume of a wax, is just it will be varies from, of course, 0.79 to 0.94. Let me take maximum. So one cubic centimeter wax is just 0.94 grams. So can you tell me what is the density of a wax? How much it is? 0.94 grams per cubic centimeter. So who is having force, a strong force of attraction? Iron or wax? Yes, please.
Iron.
Iron. Understanding? Because it's a greater density. So density is the main parameter will decides the force of attraction. Write that point. The force which decides the density of the substances. The force of attraction, the force of attraction which decides, the density of the substance. Is it okay, everybody? Any doubt? Anybody can ask. Is it okay, Lingesh? All of you? Yes, please. Anyone having any
Yes,
doubt? You
sir.
can ask. Mr. Sam, clear? Any doubt, Darshan? Sam? Okay. So that is what you have to remember. So now, so let us perform one activity to prove that, which is the best activity, which is given in your textbook also. So all of you check that activity. I think some girls are dancing, Bihu dancers. Bihu dancers. Have you checked it, all of you? Bihu dancers are there in our textbook, that activity. Ma, storm of air, Kishore. Kishore is asking one question, Rasira. So storm is air, but it has more force of attraction. By the time, because of speed, understand, Mr. Kishore, the speed of a storm is very, very high. So due to that reason, which will be like it will take more particles away from the ground. By the time, the force exerted by the storm is very, very strong. Is it okay, Mr. Kishore?
Yes, sir.
So that is what. Now let us discuss this activity to prove this. It is there in our textbook also. So all of you verified. I think what is the page number? Can you tell me? I want to know.
3.
Yeah, page number 3. Okay. So you can see that one, all of you. So that is the activity to prove that where we can study to demonstrate that different matter have different force of attraction. So that is the activity we can do it. So activity number 1.6. Particles of matter attract each other. So these are the girls, you can notice it. They are actually is a dance group. They are making the bihu dancers, showing the how they are showing the strong force of attraction. So we can see that. So okay, Lakshan. Okay, so I have seen white adhesive. Okay, that's fine. So if you notice here, play this game in the field, make 4 groups and form human chains as suggested. The first group should hold each other from the back and lock arms like Idu Musmi dancers. Like you have to lock like this. Idu Missy dancers. Okay. Next, the second group should hold hands to form a human chain normally. The third group should form a chain by touching each other with only their fingertips. Now, the fourth group of students should run around and try to break the three human chains one by one into as many small groups as possible. Now, which group was the easiest to break and why? Anybody can tell me? So, first one.
So third group.
Yeah,
Third
all
The
of
third group.
we can easily.
finger.
Yes. Second group, which group we can easily break? Third group we can easily.
Third group.
Sir.
Third group, what they are doing? Everybody. Third group,
Only touching
With the finger.
Yeah.
Touching.
they are touching the fingers. So if
Touching.
fingers, you can see it is very easy to break them. And second group, they are forming a human chain. Means they are joining their hands. Is it right or wrong? All of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
as they're joining their hands, so we people cannot be. So just simply we can break. But if you have noticed it, this bihu dance, what they have done, they're locked their chains. Understanding? Backside, they are interlocking their hands. So now tell me, is it possible to break them? See that one girl
No,
hand
sir.
by the another girl. So like this, they are
No.
so that they are those who are in this. Okay, Idu Musmi dancers. So if you notice it, or any kind of dancers you can see, Bihu dancers also same way. They will lock their hands. Understand? So someone of you might be performed also. So it is very difficult to break these fellows, those who are in Idu Musmi dancers, because they're interlocking their hands in the backside so that it is impossible to break them very easily. So more force of attraction they have. That is why the people will face difficulty to break it. Is it right or wrong? Everybody, will you accept it or not? All of you. So if you
Yes, sir.
consider
Yes, sir.
each student as a particle of matter, then in which group the particles held each other with the maximum force of attraction? First group, second group, or third
First
group, fourth group?
First group.
First group. Understanding? Because they interlock more strongly, so that we can say their force of attraction is very higher. Is it okay, everybody? Mr. Pranav,
Yes, sir.
right? That is what. Clear, all of you? So that is what we can say this from activity. Different particles of matter having same force of attraction or different force of attraction.
Different force of attraction.
Attraction.
Okay? That is what you have to remember it. Okay. So next. So let us see that different force of attraction is present. We can do one more activity. So that is what activity 1.7. Now you can take the iron nail, you can take the piece of chalk, and you can take the rubber band. You can see all three are called as, commonly all three are called as what?
Solids.
Called as
Solids.
solids only. Understand? So now try to break them by hammering or cutting or stretching. By hammering or cutting or stretching. So now in which of these above three substances do you think the particles are held together with a greater force? Anybody? What is your conclusion?
Iron nails.
Iron nail. Understanding?
Iron
The
nails.
particles of matter held together with a force of attraction, and it is different in different substances. Compared, of course, all the solids compared to liquids and gases, who is having more? Solids having more. But in solids, among the solids, they do not have the same force of attraction. Now, in this activity, tell me who is having more? Iron nail is
Iron nails.
more stronger. So, which we can break easily? Rubber band or chalk?
Chalk, sir. Chalk.
Piece of chalk we can break very easily compared to rubber band. So that I can say the force of attraction followed by, you can see the particles of iron nail are held together with a strong force of attraction followed by whom? Rubber band or chalk? Rubber band. Understanding? So rubber band is, it will take more time to break it. But of course, rubber band is not a solid. It is, what is the nature? Elasticity.
Elastic.
Understanding? So it is elastic in nature. Elasticity it is there. So that is why you can see it is very difficult to break the iron nail, then the particles of rubber band. But actually, if you notice it, we can easily break the what? Chalk, because they are having very weak force of attraction. Okay, that is what you have to remember it. Next, or else. So from this, I can conclude that who is having greater force of attraction? Solids having greater force of attraction compared to whom? Liquids, and compared to liquids, gases is having less force of attraction. Compared to gases, liquids are greater force of attraction. Compared to liquids, who is having highest force of attraction? Everybody.
Solids.
Simply, solids. That is what you have to remember. Is it okay, guys? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But if you
Yes.
take everybody, sublimation substances, is they are having force of attractions more or less? Sublimate products, they are directly converting into gaseous
Sir,
state.
sir,
Means
less.
less. Understanding the solids which can show sublimation, they have very negligible force of attractions. Please write that point, all of you. So comparison to other solids, those solids which can show sublimation, have very negligible force of attraction. Is it okay, Ra? Everybody, please respond. Compared to those solids, understanding, compared to other solids, those solids which can show sublimation, have very negligible force of attraction. Is it okay, Mr. Guru? Sorry, Mr. Gokul Raj. All of you understand or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please make it. Somebody is not there in the meeting. Who is that? I want to know. Okay. So please write. Sam, understand, Sam? Next point. Next very important point. Right. In liquids, the strength of attractive force. In liquids,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Sir, force of attraction force in liquids is lesser than solids and greater than gases, no, sir?
Yes. That is why we have written solids is greater than liquids is greater than gases. Okay, Mari?
Sir.
Yeah. Now, next point. In liquids, the strength of force of attraction. In liquids, the strength of force of attraction. In liquids, the strength of attractive force. In liquids, the strength of attractive force between their particles varies depending on depending upon their nature. Understanding means the type of liquids. Based upon the types of liquids, high viscosity, low viscosity, high density, low density. Understanding like this, based upon the nature of the
Sir, if
fluid.
high viscosity means
Yes,
it
force
has
of attraction is more.
more.
Understanding high density means force of attraction is more. For example, as Sanjay said, mercury is a liquid. Is it yes or no, guys? Of course, it's a semi-solid. Now, if I take all of you, water density is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Mercury density is 13 gram per cubic centimeter. Now, tell me which is easy to carry? Water and mercury, of course. Which is easy to carry? Hg is the mercury. Which is easy to carry, guys? Mercury or water?
Mercury.
Mercury easy to carry, Amari. Mercury heavy mass.
Water, sir.
Water.
Water we can
Water,
carry easily because less force of attraction. Understand? All of you.
Yes, sir.
But mercury has more force of
More
attraction.
strong
Sir.
force of attraction. For example, see, now Mr. Kishore is walking. Understanding? One hand I will put water ball. What is this? A balloon with a water balloon. Clear? Water balloon, and another hand I will ask him to take same volume of mercury balloon, Hg balloon. Now I will ask him to walk around 100 meters. Now tell me which balloon will be in his hand and which balloon will be blasted. Anybody? All of you? Which balloon will be blast and which balloon will be there in his hands?
Mercury will blast.
Sir,
Mercury,
Sir, mercury will blast.
will blast. Why means? Because of strong
more
force
weight,
of
sir.
attraction. Yes, not more weight. Because of more strong force of attraction, it will be break the walls of the balloon and it will be explode out. It will be fall out. Very strong force of attraction. But water, because of less strong force of attraction, it will be carried. Because mercury density is 13 times greater than the water density, so that it is very difficult to hold the mercury. Is it okay, Shivani, Lingesh? That is what you have to remember. Okay, guys, all of you, any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is what about it. So we can say that if you want, you can understand the density of this the strength of these attractive forces in liquids with the help of one activity. So that activity is only which is mentioned in our textbook. So let us take that is what activity here. Now take a first one to prove this. What is this activity? Conclusion, everybody, can you tell me what is this activity? Understand the strength of the attractive forces in liquids through an activity. Okay, this is what. So now take some water in a container. Try cutting the surface of water with your fingers. Is it possible? Is it possible, all of you?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Now
No, sir.
were you able to cut the surface of water? Now what could be the reason behind the surface of water remaining together? Anybody? The surface of
It
water.
has force of attraction.
Now, you can see here to demonstrate the strength of force of attraction between the particles of liquids, you can see, try to cut the stream of water coming out from a water tap with your finger. Is it possible to cut it? Everybody, cut the surface of water with your fingers. No, all of you, do you understand it? So, it is not possible to cut it. So, is it possible to cut the stream of water? Everybody, please respond. No. What is the reason?
No, sir.
Because the particles of water, what is the reason? The particles of water attract each other, one another, and they remains together. So if you try to cut it also, they won't be cut each other. And the force of attraction between the particles of same matter I told you, if it is the same matter, we used to call as what forces? We used to call as
Coherence.
Force of cohesion.
positive forces or force of cohesion. Understanding? So the forces by which the liquid particles stick to the surface of the solids, if you notice it, all of you. So where could be the, what is the reason behind the surface of water remaining together? Because they are having a force of attraction. What is the force of attraction, everybody? The force of attraction is cohesive forces. Is it clear? Yes, please. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Please respond. That is what. But if you notice it, what could be the reason behind the surface of water remaining together? They are asking. Surface of water means, for example, if you take any kind of surface like a solid or a wall or something, have you noticed that the force of you can notice that water particle which is on the surface of solid substance, what force is present? Force of cohesion or force of adhesion? Adhesive forces or cohesive forces? This is solid and this is liquid. Now tell me,
Adhesive force.
liquid and solid are contact each other. So that what is the force is present between them? Everybody.
Adhesive force.
Adhesive force.
Ad-
Understanding? The force by which the liquid particles stick to surface of the solid. Write that. The forces by which the forces, yeah, right. The forces by which liquid particle stick to surface of the solids are called, what is that called as? Force of adhesive or a cohesive? Everybody, we used to call as adhesive forces because different substances. So that is what you have to remember. The particles of matter, always you have to remember in liquid. In liquids, always particles of matter, they will attract each other or not? Everybody, yes or no?
Sir.
All of you. So that is why we
Yes,
cannot
sir.
take the steam. Understanding the stream of a water, it is impossible to cut the stream of a water because always the particles of water is attract each other. So the particles of liquid always attract one another. Not only liquid, any matter, either it's a solid or liquid or gas, all the things you can see 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, everything. We can suggest that the forces keep the particles together, and the strength of this force of attraction varies from one kind of matter to
Another kind of
another kind of matter. If you take solids and liquids and gases, solids it is greater compared to liquids, liquids it is greater compared to gases. But if you take only solids, In that, different solids is having different force of attraction. If you take only liquids, different liquids is having different force of attraction. If you take gases, different gases is having different force of attraction. Is it understand, everybody? But everything, solids, liquids, and gases, everything, the force of attraction depends on one thing. What is that? All of you, density of the substance. Understanding? So density of the substance will decide what is the force of attraction. What is the formula for density, everybody? What is the formula for density? Shivani, Agalya? Mass by volume. Units is gram per cubic centimeter or kilogram per cubic meter. Please write it. Units of density is kilogram per cubic meter or gram per cubic centimeter. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? All of you? Please respond. That is what you have to remember. So density of matter will decide either the force of attraction is more stronger or lesser. So till here, this in-text questions, everything you answer by tomorrow's class. Then from here,
So what is it, sir? Kilogram per cubic meter
kilogram
and
per cubic meter or gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, wa?
yes, sir.
Understood, Ara? That is what. So till here, all of you answer all these in-text questions and everything. And then from here, we'll continue in our tomorrow's class. That is what? States of matter. So states of matter, we are going to start in our tomorrow's class. So till here, all the in-text questions, try to answer it, everybody. Will you able to answer it or not? Anything doubt, anybody can ask. Clear, guys? Yes, please.
Yes,
All
sir.
of you? That's all. Okay. So with this, I'll stop and we'll continue from here. Now, all of you learn these two things. This is the main thing which is necessary for in our class. I think those who are my old student from 6th to 7th, I have taught you all these things. Do you remember all of you? Mari, relations and all. So please learn this. Very, very important. So which is unit conversions between milliliters to liter, liters to cubic meters and all. Kindly focus on this. Is it okay, guys? All of you? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And also
Sir.
remember, 1 cubic meter means 1000 liters. That is also you write it. 1 cubic meter means 1000 liters. Write this also. Okay. So these all the things, please kindly learn it. Okay. From here, we'll continue in our tomorrow's class. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, sir. Thank you.